What's up, guys? It's Bobby with Spitting the Truth, and today's video is about best LPs to fall asleep to. These are records, guys, that I fall asleep to on the reg. Now, I probably could make a part 2 out of this video, so maybe I will, maybe I won't. But for now, this is the best records to fall asleep to. Featured record of the day, Dusty Springfield's The Look of Love. This album, I mean, what's better to fall asleep to than Dusty's voice? Released on the Philips label, US pressing. This is a famous song, The Look of Love. I mean, it's been, covered how many times? This is from the Casino Royale soundtrack. Analog Productions, I believe, did that, released that too, reissued it. Classic Records did it back in the 90s. It's a great album. Dusty Springfield's The Look of Love. Alright, some of these are jazz, but some of them are going to be a mix of R&B too also. Because, I like to keep it, a variety going here. But this is the first one. This is a record that I used to fall asleep to back in the 90s, after, coming home from a party, being drunk and cold. Because back east where I'm from, it gets cold. And, you have some days where it's below 10, and you walk in the house or walk into school and someone's like, damn, you got a tan. That's not a tan, folks. That's windburn. But Erykah Baduizm. This record from start to finish is a smooth record. Starts off with rim shot, rolls on into on, and then just keeps going. Every track is smooth. Every track is relaxing. This is a good record to bed down to. Erykah Baduizm. Also, guys and girls, if you do not have this record yet, it's a must buy. You really need to pick this record up. This is Erykah Badu's finest. This is the best she's ever done. This is a must buy. I wholeheartedly recommend that one. And another record that I fall asleep to almost every night. When I found out about this, I wasn't sure because, I didn't know too much about this cat, but this record is worth every penny. There's only one part of this record that I turn off, that I want to turn off, and that's when this dude's mom starts talking or whatever. Don't do drugs, don't go to school, or whatever. But Frank Ocean's Blonde. If you don't know about this record, check it out. I mean, it's tough to pick up an original pressing of this because the Genius only released it for 24 hours. So the price of the original pressing of this is, in the $500 range. Some, crazies are asking $1,000. But you can pick up the boot that comes on colored vinyl. And the boots sound pretty good, in my experience. You can pick it up for like $50, $40, anywhere from $40 to $60. But Frank Ocean's Blonde is a wonderful album to fall asleep to. Next up, Chairman of the Board, Frank Sinatra, in the wee small hours. This record says it all. This is the original Capitol, mono. Used to be able to find this record in the stacks, for her like 99 cents at $2 or whatever. Nobody wanted these. Now you try to find this record in mint condition, you're looking at 40 plus. It's ridiculous how the secret of vinyl has gotten out. But I'm happy for that, because that way more people can experience this wonderful format. The true analog. Not the digital crap that they put out now and swear is analog. D'Angelo's Voodoo. This record is another smooth record. But sometimes when I'm feeling lazy, I just put it on record 2, side 2. And you got the best tracks of the album there. You got Africa. You got the Untitled How Does It Feel? And you got another smooth track. But this whole album is basically smooth from start to finish. You can put this one on and just conk out. Fall off into the night. It's a wonderful record. Can't recommend it enough. Also a record that if you're watching my channel, you know that I've recommended it a bunch of times, and this is my favorite Stevie Wonder album of all time. Not even close. Music of My Mind. This is original U.S. The best pressing is the German too for it, but I figured I'd just bring out the U.S. and show you what the U.S. looks like. This album too is, you know, I've played it for old girlfriends. I've played it for people. They all love it. Drop the needle on side one and just let it go. Let it go. It's relaxing. It's good. It's the kind of, you know, record that gets you in here, that gets you emotional. You know, those are always the best records. The best records are the ones that hit you here, that make you emotional, that make you think. Think about your life. Think about the girl that you want to be with. Think about the girl that you're with. Who knows? Next up, a 90s record I used to fall asleep to all the time. Boyz II Men 2. Another one that's great from start to finish. This is the most recent reissue on the blue vinyl. These pressings were cool when they came out. They sound pretty damn good. Surprisingly, because, you know, a lot of people say color vinyl doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's probably pressed from digital, but it sounds wonderful. And this is a great album from start to finish. For some of you young cats out there, young girls, young guys, this is a good record. If you're looking to records to calm down at the end of the night, you see this in the stacks, pick it up. Boyz II Men 2. Next up, another record that I've been recommending a lot. Minnie Riperton's Perfect Angel. Like I said before in my other video, this record, you know, a lot of it was produced by Stevie Wonder. It's smooth, it's relaxing. Minnie's voice is sweet as sugar. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. This is another one. Drop it on side one and it's just, it's, you know, relaxing. Side two is a little more, you know, but still, this is a great record to conk out to. Minnie Riperton's Perfect Angel. Another record to conk out to that's the best is Jaco Pastorius' self-titled. This freaking record is amazing. I mean, I like it just because, you know, he's a fantastic bass player, but it's smooth, it's relaxing. You put it on, he comes up with some weird sounds out of the bass. It's not really that upbeat. It's cool. The song for you guys to listen off this one is Portrait of Tracy, for those of you who aren't familiar with it. Next up, this record needs to be reissued immediately. Wayne Shorter's Night Dreamer. I cannot say enough fabulous things about this record. I mean, I do not know. The Music Matters did it, but those are like $300, $400. To get an original pressing or even a 70s reissue, you're looking at a C-Note Plus. This record is just phenomenal. You know, side one, Night Dreamer, Oriental folk song, Virgo. It's just so smooth. It's a great record to fall asleep to and relax to. You know, come home from work, pour yourself a bourbon, hit the shower, and throw on some Wayne Shorter Night Dreamer. Next up, Jimmy Smith at the organ plays Pretty Just For You. It's another one. He has tracks like The Nearness of You, Autumn in New York, East of the Sun. It's very relaxing and very cool. This is a Blue Note Japanese pressing. I have the US original. This one compares pretty damn good. I like it, and it's a great album to fall asleep to. At the 9-minute mark, if you guys still with me, hold on, I'm almost done here. Bobby Humphries, Blacks and Blues. I've been recommending this record to you guys to listen to, and there's a reason for it. Because it's a great listen if you're falling asleep or if you're not. It's just a wonderful record all around. Just a Love Child is the song that ends side one, and that's another relaxing song to help you guys ease off into the night. Next up, this record is, not the whole record is good, but if you buy Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation, if you buy the 2 LP set, just throw it on record 2, side 2, and you'll roll off into that, because it ends with, you know, has Lonely, Come Back to Me, and Someday Is Tonight. Those 3 songs just roll right in together and will help you guys get some sleep. Let me know if there's some records out there in the VC that you guys fall asleep to. Shout out to Rachel the Ghost. Shout out to the people that have been trying to help me. Not that many, just Rachel the Ghost though. But shout out to you. Alright, this is Bobby with Spitting the Truth. And I'm out. I hope to make another video soon. Deuces.